Hi, I'm Aubrey with NC State Extension. Welcome to Homegrown. Today we are going to make a cranberry salsa. The basis of the salsa is cranberries. Today I'm just going to hand chop them, but you can do this recipe in a food processor. So at the Plants for Human Health Institute, we have researched cranberries for their health benefits. They help remove bacteria from our systems, but they do a lot more than that. We've researched them for their phytochemicals, the color compounds found in the cranberries. They play a role with cardiovascular disease risk, and they also help with digestion. So once you have the cranberries completely chopped up into small, bite-sized portions, you're going to add them into a bowl. And I have already chopped some. The next crop you will add are apples. You're welcome to add any type of apple that you prefer. This one is a Honeycrisp. You're just going to cut it up in small, bite-sized pieces. The apples also work really well at helping with digestive properties. So once you have them really chopped up thinly, you'll add them into your bowl. And from here, we will go ahead and add some orange juice. If you've ever eaten a tart cranberry, it is kind of bitter. So we're going to flavor it with some orange juice and then a couple of tablespoons of sugar to really bring out the flavor of the cranberries and the apples. You'll stir this together and let it marinate. The longer you let it sit, the more the phytochemicals, those color compounds, will bleed from the cranberries. So while this is sitting and marinating together, the next thing we're going to chop and add in here is a little bit of jalapeno. Jalapenos are really good for your health in the sense that they help raise your metabolism. They're causing internal heat in your body. Anytime we have internal heat going on, it's actually fighting off inflammation in our system, which helps to prevent illnesses. You're gonna add that into and give it a stir so that it is marinating as well. And then we're going to add a little bit of lime juice. So a fresh cut lime cut in half and then squeeze out. Once that is done, we are going to grate a little bit of ginger. So I've just peeled the ginger knob and we will grate about a half of a teaspoon. Once that is done with the ginger, the last and final step is going to be adding in some fresh basil. So the trick with cutting herbs is that you want to roll them and then you're going to chop them really finely while you're rolling the whole entire time. Now basil also helps with digestion. So this whole entire salsa dish is going to aid with digestion while also internally fighting off inflammation. Once the basil is completely chopped up, you can just add it straight into your salsa and then we're going to give it a good stir. And I always like to add it with some fresh goat cheese and crackers, but you can also serve it on top of fish or chicken, and then you can also put tortilla chips with it instead of the crackers and the goat cheese. I hope you enjoy. Thank you.